It's time to listen to Nestor's podcast.
Yeah.
Nestor's Setup.
There it is. You heard the man.
Big cheers, Nestor.
Puncher's chance, baby.
Let's go. Yo, welcome to episode number 4. We have a special guest, Sham's Haque, my good friend. We're talking about a person that is a professional home cook. I consider him a spice master, right? Spice Life Shams. He's also an online personality, has his socials. We're going to put those in the description so you can check him out. He's also an athlete. That's where I met the guy. And he's also a husband, married. He's been killing it. So I just wanted to fucking introduce you real quick, bro. Shams Haque, how are you doing today, my brother?
Hey, Nestor. Thanks for having me. I'm doing wonderful. It's a Sunday, rest day.
Sunday, yeah. Here. Awesome. Yeah, we're at, it's Sunday. It's 10:05 in the morning, Sunday, January 28th. So, yeah, man. First thing I wanted to touch, obviously, in terms of cooking, has this always been your passion? Is this something that you picked up, after high school? Was it since youth you were fucking looking at cooking shows? How did this all originate, bro?
Yeah. So I always loved eating food.
Same.
Food has always been a very comfortable comfort spot for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not pick up cooking till college.
Wow.
So even I would say junior year, that's when I picked up cooking in college.
Wow.
Because, yeah.
But what was that? Was that just like your just like you started seeing something, or you were like, fuck, I wanna, I'm craving this and I don't want to fucking go buy it, or I want to make it put my own spin, or maybe this will taste a little better. How did that go?
Yeah, so it's it's exploring different types of food,
Yeah.
Before that, I was very close-minded because I'm Bengali, so I grew up with Bengali food,
Yeah.
And then I grew up in Paramount, so
Yeah.
the Latino food, especially Mexican food, I'm used
Yeah.
to that. So those two foods were my major pillars. So I was very close-minded on trying to get out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest, until I met my wife at the time.
Yeah.
And then she just took me to different spots and
Open your mind.
Irvine has really good spots if you want to try different foods. And I think what it was for me is Japanese curry, katsu curry from Koko Ichibanya.
Japanese curry.
Have you had it?
No, I always thought curry was Indian, or
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly
is that so Japanese? What do you mean? So Japanese? Did they take that from the Indian cuisine, or is that has curry always been Japanese, or they both?
I'm guessing, because traits and spices, all that coming through. But that was my mindset too. I was like, what? Curry?
Yeah.
Curry is Indian. What are Japanese people doing with curry? This can't be good, And then I tried it and it blew my mind away. I was like, oh shoot, this is a whole nother take.
Wow.
On curry,
Mm-hmm.
because you're serving it with crispy chicken and it's different variation. The flavor is a little different. You don't expect that, especially if you have a closed mindset. You go into it, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's not the same. But that was the turning point for me, where I was like, whoa, this is really good. I want to start trying different food, and went from there to I want to try making this at home and see if I can do it, see if I can execute it. It took me a while. It's not always you get it perfect.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on behind the camera that you don't get to see. You don't get,
Yeah.
I'm tasting my burnt food. I'm tasting those bad tasting recipe,
Yeah.
It's a learning curve, and even now, it's always a learning curve with food. and that's how I got there. I started trying different food, and then cooking for my wife's back, then my girlfriend,
Okay.
and then she just inspired me. She's been my rock through this
Wow.
cooking journey, because she also loves food. She also loves eating as much as me. So like we're a bunch of
Yeah.
foodies.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
So curry is what? Is that like some kind of rice, like a rice soup? Or
No, no, no.
what do you
So
consider curry?
curry. So before, what I consider curry is like it's the how would I say? It's the gravy within the meat.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
It doesn't have
Okay.
to be meat. Usually with meat, but with vegetable or meat. But
Okay, I
it's like
see.
it's the gravy in there.
Okay. So like
But
the thick sauce.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly, the thick sauce or thin sauce. It
Okay. Okay.
depends.
All right.
Uh, but the curry in essential is just it's the spices mixed together.
Okay.
It's that's the I can't say the word, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's how you got. I mean, I nicknamed you the Spice Master, bro. So yeah, so like,
I appreciate that.
and do you have like what a cabinet full of just like 100 spices, or what is it? What are your like top 3 spices that you usually go for?
I have plenty of spices, but they do expire, and the potency. We'll go into it later on.
And that'll affect flavor.
They'll affect flavor.
Wow. So
Easily.
you're fucking monitoring
So-
the life of your spice to ensure that shit's 100%.
You have to. I
Love that.
learned it the hard way. I started because we were broke college students.
Yeah.
We started with the cheapest spice you can find, or
Yep,
whatever
yep,
is
yep.
more available.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna go out there and buy a $20 bottle of spice when I'm in college. Like,
Damn, I didn't even know those
that's not-
$20 spice bottles existed, bro.
Yeah, that's not a reality, But it makes a big difference in your cooking.
Wow.
Fresh spice, fresh anything fresh. Just that's what differentiate between Michelin level quality and like
Yeah.
fast food, or even home cooks. Like, it depends.
Yeah.
You're using the freshest ingredients you can find.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I'm not the best cook, bro. I mean, by me saying I'm not the best means I don't know how to do much. You know what I'm saying? Usually, buy something or like something really, really simple, bro. I mean, my air fryer has really hooked me up in that sense, But I've always like really enjoyed. Bro, like first of all, Gordon Ramsay is fucking like legendary, person in
beast.
TV, bro. That I've been seeing that
Yeah.
dude since I was a kid. I fucking used to love Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen, Master
Oh,
Chef,
hell
bro.
yeah.
I've seen like 7 seasons, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've picked up a lot of shit, like seeing your content also. I've picked up like a lot of little things, but like I've never like went out there and did it. You know what I'm saying? Grilling, you know what I'm saying? That's just put it on the grill, but like
Yeah.
making like a dish or something with sides and like like a fucking curry or something like that would be next level. But I would always hear like curries about like some of the chefs or like some of the home cooks doing curries or stuff like that, and it's always been fucking popular, and like all the terminology I'm pretty familiar with it, but it's just like I've never like went out there. But yeah, in terms of the content, like I fucking loved seeing all that shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Gordon Ramsay's been the king of food, right, for us.
He's insane.
Especially growing up, because we didn't have much to watch. And Food Network was one of our main sources.
Yeah.
So
I used to watch him
I
on,
felt like
on
our
like Sham. Go ahead.
yeah, so I feel like our generation grew up with that and learning about a lot about food, even if we don't cook or anything.
Yeah, man. But like I had Gordon Ramsay, and then I was able to go to the. Have you ever gone to the Hell's Kitchen restaurant in Vegas?
I have yet to try it. I haven't heard good things about it.
You haven't? Okay.
I haven't. But I'm down to try it. I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I went, and it was like a next level service, bro. It was really, and all the food was solid, So from my experience, it went pretty well. And then like on the wall, like when you're walking in, they have all the like, like the history of the show, like the winners here, and like I think they have like pictures of the winners, or like, so it like really took me back to those times where I just fucking would see Gordon Ramsay just screaming at people, like, that shit was it was just fun, bro. Like the challenges, like like feeding like 100, 200 people, like I can just imagine how much madness that is,
No, definitely. That's insane. Because even for me, like when I cook for more than 3 people, it's like I'm going crazy. It's like, what do I do? Because you got to keep the food warm, and then serve it.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
At home, it's very difficult.
Okay. Yeah, and in terms of like so what do you think was like your number one dish, or maybe a couple dishes that you like? You've basically are like, this is my, if I have to fucking present like a plate to Master Chef and stuff like that, like this is what I'm gonna make. You know what I'm saying?
I will go with aglio e olio, which is
aglio e olio. What is that?
Yeah, it's one of the most simplest recipe, but it's one of the hardest recipe you can master.
Okay.
It's a pasta dish, very popular pasta dish from Italy.
Okay.
So aglio, olive oil, aglio is garlic, e olio, olive oil.
Okay.
And that's all it is,
What?
Olive oil, garlic, some parsley, and pasta. But to master it, it's incredibly difficult. So, and I'm saying that's my best dish because I've cooked it so many times.
Yeah.
So by now I have mastered it because those are some of my videos that went viral. It went viral on TikTok for the wrong reason. It's still trending on YouTube for the wrong reason because early on, you just post it. You don't know. You don't know if you learn as you go.
Yeah.
Like I burnt the garlic. I had the pan too hot. It's like.
Yeah.
It's all of these things that come into play. Like, did you emulsify the pasta with the water and like all that,
Yeah.
And Italians are cutthroat on any Italian food you make. Even though they don't, most of them, I'm pretty sure most of them don't cook at home. I've been to Italy twice. They eat out all the time, but they're just very cutthroat on the internet.
Yeah.
Just not on me, on all food creators.
On pizza as well, right? I feel like they have very strong, but like, no, that topping doesn't belong on there. It's only, you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
is that a thing or no?
No? Yeah, it's a huge thing, but yeah, they're cutthroat.
So you just started getting critique like on your videos, like harassing you or what?
Yeah, I went through a time where I was very depressed when my video went viral on TikTok. I think that it went viral on TikTok, and then I started getting so many comments, so many negative comments, coming through, and it gets to you in the beginning.
100%.
Yeah, it was very toxic because do I defend myself? Like, where do I stand at that point? And when you're in social media, there's a lot of things you can't say that if that person was in front of me, I would deck them. Like, you want to say that to my face? They wouldn't say that to your face if they were in front of you.
Yeah, that anonymous account that just wants to have an opinion and has nothing negative. But when you had that, so this was specifically for one video, or this was like when you were starting off?
This was, I would say in the early stages when I was starting off.
In the early stages, and did that like... And how long did that last? Is there still people like, obviously people are going to have their opinions, but like, did that die down a little bit or like?
No, it definitely dies down.
Okay.
Like on TikTok, Instagram, any videos that goes viral, they'll die down eventually.
Okay.
But on YouTube, it'll never die down. So YouTube is a great source.
Yeah.
So I still get comments, but it doesn't hurt me anymore because I've learned to move on and not care what people say.
Just accept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In those early beginnings though, did you have like any thought of like, what am I doing, bro? Why am I exposing myself to this? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you like, I think I'd rather just do something else. Did you have a thought of like stopping it?
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
I'm like, why would I want to do this anymore? Like
the negativity. Yeah.
The negativity, it gets to you.
Yeah.
I was depressed for maybe a month or two.
Wow.
It gets to you so much. Social media I love social media, but it's also a terrible place.
Yeah.
Because because
Yeah,
people are terrible. People are terrible, man.
it brings out the worst. It brings out the worst in people.
It really does, because
yeah.
you're not confronting them, right,
Exactly.
face to face. So it's easier to type something
100%.
than to say it to face to face.
Yeah, and like you don't see how that comment, like, because if you're in person and if you say like a hurtful comment, you're gonna see that the other person like gets affected, you know, or it makes them feel, and like nobody wants to do that. But like if you just send a comment out, like you just you know, you just forget about it and move on, go to the next video, do another comment. But like that comment stays with the person, they read it and they're like, fuck, like, you know, like, damn, like really, you know, just you start questioning things, stuff like that.
Yeah. It's,
Wow.
It's a dark road for sure.
So for a couple months, you were, and did you stop making videos, or you continued making videos throughout those couple months?
That period of my life is a blank for me, because I don't even remember.
Wow.
Yeah, depression is not a good thing.
Yeah, no, completely, 100%. And how did you? What were some things that you did to you know, maybe get out of that? Because I'm seeing you in a very good spot right now, and you know, this conversation, like I feel like you're in a very good mood, and you know, you're hopeful for the future. So like obviously some people might be dealing with something similar, or you know, what were some things that you did specifically to try to get you out of that? Was it family? Was it you just, you know, maybe taking some time off for yourself? What was that?
It's just, when you put yourself out there in social media, you just have to learn to deal with that consequence, you know. It's like celebrities, like they get harassed every day, no matter what they do. Yeah. And you just have to learn how to accept that and just push it away and not take it into heart, you know. Yeah. And for every bad comment there is, there is like 10 great comments. Yeah. Like supportive comments that will help you get through. But even that one bad comment in the beginning just takes you supersedes down. Yeah, it supersedes. Like you can have 100 positive ones, but there's one negative. You're like, fuck, like, you know? Yeah, I don't know why we get fixated on that. Yeah, I don't know why, but those positive comments really do help. Yeah. And that helped me when I was going through that. You know, I was like, I thought to myself, like, most of these people have never touched a pan in their life, never cooked in their life. Yeah. Like, why am I taking their judgment so hard on myself, you know? Yeah. Like, so it's the positive comments that really help. Even now, it's like, I love it when people like make my recipes and send them or tell me they made it and it was good or bad. Like, just let me know.
Yeah, just them taking the time to trying it out and like just testing it out, and that's awesome.
That means so much to me, because you know, I'm putting my hard work out there. It's and you feel the love.
Yeah, you feel validated.
You feel, definitely. You feel validated, and it feels amazing. It's one of the best feelings that I get. It's explosion of dopamine in your brain when you get those comments. It's amazing. And I love every single my follower that does that.
Yeah. No, yeah, bro. I have like a similar feeling. Like I just started this podcast. We're 4 episodes in, but like just going around like to the same places that I used to go, and like if I see someone I know, hey bro, like how's the podcast? Like, you know, just like that like checking in of like, hey bro, like I listened to this episode, like fuck, like, you know, there's how many cooking guys are there? You know what I'm saying? There's a million cooking guys, and for them to fucking follow you and choose your recipe, like Gordon Ramsay has recipes out there, you know what I'm saying? But for them taking the time and trying yours, like that's next level. And the same with me. There's a million podcasts, and just someone being able to take the time and like 40 minutes of their day, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And obviously we try to make it as much like positive, productive. Like I want people to learn something, take something from it, you know? But yeah, just them taking the time, like it's like I value it, and I don't take it for granted at all, bro. You know, and I'm seeing that you don't either. Like it's you're very appreciative, and that's what it is, bro. Like so how long did you start this? So you started cooking junior year. Your passion for cooking really advanced junior year in college. And then from that point where you started, getting in, immersing yourself into this cooking world, how after that did you start your online, presence or putting videos up, or why did you have an idea to bring like start that?
Yeah. So I think it was 3 years ago. I'm trying to look back at my video.
2021.
It was
2021 was the first. The Ratatouille, I believe, was the first one. No.
You're right. Yeah, exactly.
My man.
So I was cooking. I was living with my girlfriend, my wife, and her sister.
Okay.
And I used to cook for them all the time, and they would praise my food, and that would make me feel really good.
Okay.
And they'd be like, "Hey, put your content out there, film some recipes," because I was during COVID times, and everyone started filming and posting. And I just thought to myself, like, I'm not good enough, dude. I can't put that out there.
That's self-doubt.
What will people think,
Yeah.
But at that point in my life, like, I wasn't like financially well enough to buy ingredients and do all that.
I see.
Like, I would just, but now that I'm thinking back, I could just film whatever I cooked.
Yeah. So whatever you had, whatever, ingredients you can get your hands on, that's what you started off with.
Yeah. But I didn't at the time. But afterwards, I was like, maybe I should.
Yeah.
And when I started the channel, like you said, you get that group of supporters from you and all of Paramount, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, you get so many supporters. You're like, hey, you got this, let's go.
Yeah.
And that motivates you.
Yeah. You don't want to let people down. You want to make people proud. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that's what got me started. But I did stop for a while. It's just hard to continue.
Yeah.
Be consistent on social media, because you're taking your time out of the day trying to film and do something and then put it out there.
Yeah.
And are you gonna reciprocate?
Reciprocate?
That? Reciprocate. Yeah. Are you gonna reciprocate that back? That love back. The hard work that you put out there.
Oh, I see.
Is it going to come back to you?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, well, you never know, right? You never know. That's the beauty of it, bro. You could be here 10 years, bro. People, it's the same thing. Like, I see it like as an actor, you know what I'm saying? Like that actor that has been going to auditions for 10, 15 years, bro. He probably got a gig at Starbucks and just getting by or whatever. And one day there's a producer that sees him and it's his perfect role. And then he just fucking kills it in that movie. And then from there, boom, boom, boom. Next thing, he's winning a fucking, you know what I'm saying? And there's a million stories of people that are they get their break at 45, 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's not the plan, bro. Obviously, the sooner the better. But man, it's just showing up, you know what I'm saying? It's showing up, and that's the hardest thing, like you said, bro. And so how long was that break that you did, or it's just throughout the whole process? There's just been times that you either, because I know fucking life happens as well, bro. So you got to navigate your personal life, your professional life with the time to find this, and obviously you don't want to just throw out any fucking video. You want to make sure this is solid, the editing, bro, because your production level, bro, the editing, the fucking camera angles, everything like that. I've been looking at your shit and obviously I want to add a video consistently to the podcast. So just seeing how you do that shit, it's and that's what draws attention, bro. That's what that's when I'm on TikTok, that's what's gonna stop me from fucking going to the next video. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just super nice, fucking 8K video, bro, with this fucking ass. So your production level since the beginning, bro, has been fucking killing it. And you have different recipes, like I said, that I haven't necessarily heard of. So you're just exposing me to different cuisines and learning about because I always knew what curry was, but I thought it was like a soup. You know what I'm saying? Just having that different knowledge and when I do fucking start cooking, being able to replicate your recipes, hopefully, one day. But yeah, man.
No, I appreciate that. I definitely think my quality has improved on my editing, because it's a learning curve.
It forces you.
When I started YouTube, I was watching all the big creators, and your first video is your hardest. I don't know, if you go back to my first video, I was very awkward. I'm because you want to try to impersonate different personality, right? Because you see the big YouTubers and you're like, but you have to be yourself.
You have to be yourself. Yeah, you have to be yourself.
Because you can't fake it.
No,
some
you
people
can't.
do. There's a
People
lot
will
of fake
find you though.
personalities
People will
out there.
eventually find out, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
But that's why your first video on YouTube is very difficult because you don't know how to speak. You know, there's a certain cadence in YouTube, the way they speak.
Damn. Okay.
But
You've been researching. You've been fucking looking at this shit like every which angle.
No, I went through a deep research before I made my first video.
You're a
savage. I learned a lot about editing, and you have to, you know. And that's why I think my videos are better now than other people. Your video doesn't have to be great for other people to like you, but for me, I have a standard, right?
Yeah,
and I want to keep that standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me. Like I hold myself to the standard, and if I don't reach that standard, I don't like posting it, you know.
Yeah. Wow. So you have. And how many videos would you say that is that a consistent thing, like that you like prepared, that you're like done with, but you're like, fuck, like I don't think it reaches the level that I would like, so you just like keep it saved or in the drafts or in a separate folder, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that happen consistently, or do you have like 100 videos that you're like, fuck, like you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like I posted them on YouTube in the early stages because you're learning with the camera. The camera is very difficult to learn. You have to learn the lens. You have to learn the camera. I just posted it out there, but I'm not proud of it. You know.
Okay.
It's
just at
for
that
me
moment.
Now it's like
it was just the best that you had at the moment. But you know, throughout these times, like you've really improved in like production level that I've seen, and you know your recipes have always been interesting and unique. You know, try to like the ratatouille was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I had never seen that before, bro. I thought it was a movie, bro. I thought it was a movie, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like these are the things, like. Yeah. And like the aesthetic, you know how important that is, bro. I've seen MasterChef, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't look good, even if it tastes the best, like nobody cares, you know? When they bring you a plate to the restaurant, like you gotta fucking put the sauce, like, you know, with a spoon, fucking do that whole thing. So like just, you know, and it's appetizing, bro. Like that's all part of the process, right?
Yeah. You eat with your eyes first.
Yeah, there you go. That's the saying.
Looks sloppy.
Yep.
You're gonna think it's terrible.
Yeah. But
you know, some of the best dishes we eat they don't look that great.
Yeah.
Crap, but they taste amazing.
They got the flavor. Yep.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite food, bro? Would it be that dish that you cook?
That's a difficult question. I would go with different ethnicities, you know.
Okay.
For me, top one for me is Indian food. You know.
Okay. What a surprise!
I'm not Indian. I'm not
I know
Indian.
you're from Bangladesh, right?
There because I didn't grow up with this food. By the way, maybe some similar flavors, you know, like some similar flavors, but not. I didn't grow up with this food. Mm-hmm. But I still love Indian food, especially biryani. It's my top food.
Okay.
Then I would go with Thai. Thai food is amazing.
Is that where pho's from? Is it pho or pho? Do you know?
Pho?
Is it pho?
Pho?
Is that from Thailand or no?
That's from Vietnam.
From Vietnam. Okay. All right. Look at this guy.
Thai food and Mexican food after that. Those are my top three cuisines in the world because those have, I would say, similar background to what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Right? And it has tons of flavors, and I love that.
Yeah.
Because everyone has different taste buds. I mean, you do develop taste buds because before I used to hate soy sauce. Like anything with soy sauce.
Wow.
I don't like it. Because I didn't develop the taste bud for it. But now I can bear it. I cook with it, but like I wouldn't voluntarily dip anything into just pure soy sauce and eat it. I still can't do that. So, but that's my goal with my cooking videos is to get other people to try different foods from around the world because I feel like most of us are not exposed to different cuisines, different cultures, you know. And we just stay close to what we're comfortable with. but there's so many amazing food out there, and you won't know till you try it.
Yeah. So it's like you, right? When you started off, you had your Bengali cuisine and then you had the Mexican cuisine, but then it took someone to expose you to like, oh no, check this out, boom, 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 and now, like you said, your favorite food is Indian food, and that's not something you really necessarily grew up with, right? But you
Yeah,
being exposed
exactly.
to that and just getting the appreciation and like the different flavors and the different dishes and everything like that, like. Like, yeah, of course, bro. Like that's like this kind of the same thing that I try to do as well. Like expose different concepts to people that not necessarily like, there's sometimes been heavy sports, on the podcast, but no, people can pick up a little bit from sports, but just adding like life in general, bro, or like, like what's the state of the world? Like there's, it's a crazy time, but just like,
For sure.
yeah, it's all just exposing different people and like helping and enhancing their life in some aspect. Like, that's the plan.
Yeah, the world is an amazing place. You won't know till you go out there, get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Travel, try different food. You don't have to travel to try different food. If you're in California, especially,
Yeah, right.
Everything is out here.
Travel 10 minutes.
Yep, we have everything.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it. That's why I love California so much.
That's what my buddy said. I had Alex Bowers, one of my we used to work together. He was episode 2. He said that he grew up here. He didn't grow up here. He came over here to Long Beach. He was over here for like 6-7 years, or I believe. And then he just recently went back to Ohio. So he was telling me that one of the major changes, other than the snow, right? We don't get snow over here. He's got a shovel and got the leaf, the whatever snow blower.
Yeah.
But he said like the food, bro, the food, the there's nothing over there. That there's nothing. That there's like just big box, McDonald's, Taco Bell. Like he said that the most Mexican it gets over there is Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know it's not
not it,
necessarily
bro.
authentic, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he was in Long Beach, bro. Like, you go down the street and there's a million different cuisines and so that's the beauty of it being, like you said, being so close to it and like, but being so close to it, if you still don't go out there and expose yourself to that, like what's the purpose of you being so close to it,
Yeah, no, it's difficult, I'm saying that now because I'm exposed to it. But
Yeah.
say for you, like it's difficult to go out there. It's very intimidating. Like you
Like
go
you don't
out
know
to
what
a
to
different.
order. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know what to order. How will it taste?
Yeah.
Like,
What if I don't
wasting
like
money
it, bro?
out here.
Now I spent $20
Yeah.
right here. Now I'm pissed,
Dude, yeah, sometimes more like pad thai.
Pad
Pad
thai.
thai it's amazing. You have to try pad thai at least.
Yeah.
Like that's one of their most popular dishes.
I've heard of
especially
it.
in
Yeah, I've heard of
America.
it, but I've never had it.
Yeah. I'll send you some of my recommendation.
Please
to
do.
try, and
Please do, bro.
some of the good spots.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because food is not the same everywhere,
Yeah.
and especially with, I would say, like with me, Indian food, like you get one good dish at one restaurant, and then you have to go to another restaurant to get another
Oh my God.
thing that they do well, and which is
Yeah.
frustrating because why can't you all
Yeah.
get it right?
Yeah, yeah. Let me
It's
just get a spot
frustrating.
where I can get everything.
Yeah. So
Wow.
like you find those happy mediums where like, okay, they do these things well, so I'm gonna go there from now on,
Yeah.
But it's the intimidating part, like exposing yourself and being uncomfortable with the comfortable, trying different cuisines.
Yeah. No, that's great, man. And like once you like really started like learning about everything and like, maybe recently, do you go to restaurants and you're like, you know what, they missed, I wish they would have added a little more, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You put your Gordon Ramsay hat on, like, hey, can I talk to the chef?
Oh.
Let me talk to the chef in there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Let me
my
show you a
God.
few things.
I think my wife will tell you I'm like the worst person to go to restaurants with now.
No way.
Because I'm very picky now. Because I know when they half-ass food.
Yeah. It's
I
a
know
different
when they
standard.
half-ass
You
it
have a
back in the
different
kitchen,
standard
yeah.
now.
Yeah, because once you learn the quality of foods and how it can taste, you know when someone's half-assing it back in the kitchen.
Wow.
Like they're not putting the love, they're not putting in the effort.
Yep.
And once you know that, it ruins food for you, honestly.
Wow.
because you're holding food to a whole different standard, right? And so your expectations are always high, and then you get disappointed. So I've learned to hold my expectations. Don't expect things when you go to a new place.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be utterly disappointed.
Yeah.
But because you get to, once you expose yourself to different types of food, different cuisines, you develop different taste buds, and you're able to distinguish the different spices in there, right? Different flavors in there. Like, what is this? Where is this coming from? You know what it is now.
Yeah.
And I love that, because now I can go home and replicate that food, or at least try to replicate those flavors. There are some restaurants there's no way you can replicate it, because it's like, how do you get that flavor? But
Like
there are a lot of places that like, oh, I can replicate this at home for sure. And that's how you learn to cook, honestly, because you want to replicate those flavors that you tasted, and it's all experimentation, and learning. It's never gonna be good the first time you make it. Maybe not even the 10th time, but you just gotta keep at it. You'll get there one day.
Yeah. Like I tried to, one time I had a negative experience, bro. I tried to make like a New York strip steak, with the fucking garlic and the thyme and all that. It's thyme, right? Is it thyme or rosemary? Is it thyme?
Thyme or rosemary.
Either or? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
one of those I tried, and like I did the whole thing, bro, but like it's overcooked, bro. It was overcooked, and I'm fucking like, now I'm pissed. Now I have to sit here and eat this, and you know what I'm saying? I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. Like that's super. That was like, it discouraged me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's
give me the air fryer. Let me put it in the air fryer.
The air fryer is a game changer nowadays.
Wild, right?
It's wild. I love the air fryer, and I hate it sometimes, because it's very convenient. For sure.
Very convenient.
Love the air fryer. Yeah,
bro,
it makes life easier.
Yeah, and I have like the wax paper lining. You just put it on there and like fucking cook the food, take it out. It's minimal, and like if it didn't get dirty, then you're good. But like, bro, like it's 21st century cooking there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when they have those smart thermometers, you just leave it on the smoker, and then they just get a notification on your app, hey man, this is ready to go. When the hell, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro.
It's like that. What's that movie we watched? Spy Kids. We're still not there when they put in a card or something into the microwave, and you get whole food.
That's right. That's right.
They got McDonald's. I would love that. That's kind of where we're heading towards, right? With the air fryer. Except we have to put it in the air fryer. Yeah.
Something similar. Yeah, for sure. We'll probably get flying cars first, bro. Maybe, right? Whenever that happens.
Get on it.
Whenever that happens. Elon Musk will figure it out eventually, bro.
For sure.
But yeah, man, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I love that you're putting yourself out there, and there's obviously going to be people who are going to have an opinion, but it's just about moving forward and just like you said, putting the love into the cooking and trying your best, and like learning different editing methods, different things like this. How can I enhance this? Like, just a continuous process, and then eventually, bro, like, you'll have the big break that we're all looking for. But yeah, man, like, when did we meet, brother? Was it tennis? Did I know you before tennis? I don't quite remember.
I'm trying to think back. No, because you started freshman year as well. Right?
Yeah, I didn't play though.
Yeah, so I know, but you were on the team, so that's when we met. But I don't think we got close till sophomore year.
Yeah,
it's on with tennis.
I had great memories, bro. I have very good memories. Like, we would always just fucking chop it up. Like, we were young kids, bro, just acting dumb, fucking around. But how was go ahead.
No, I would say like that was one of the best part of my life. Like,
of your life.
Of my life, it was amazing. I would never trade that for anything. It was such a I wouldn't say a wholesome experience. Like we did a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, no.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Like, those memories are still intact.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, they're ingrained. So with the, I mean, but like I always remember, bro, like when we played tennis, I never really, I took it serious enough, you know what I'm saying? But I was more there to like I said in a previous episode, I was there to avoid PE. I feel like, did you follow tennis before that, or was you just tried out and then from there you gained the love for tennis? Because I mean, you were, in terms of like comparison with me, bro, like you fucking like, let me watch my form, let me do this, I'm watching shit, like I'm watching these new fools that just played, and I was never to that extent, you know what I'm saying? But like I would always see like, and the new racket, you know, the new racket you picked up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all the hype, it was just like you said, and I think that's the same thing you get with like your cooking videos online. Like you said, you hold yourself to a higher standard. Like you're not just here to just participate and like see what happens. Like you're proactive and like, no, how do I improve? No, training with like Curtis Mew, you know, on the side, or like maybe learning from Julian or one of those guys. Like, but yeah, bro, like they threw you in the fire early, right?
Yeah. For me, it's not like when I commit to something, I don't like to half-ass it.
Yeah.
Because I get obsessed. I get very obsessed with things. Like I go through periods of my life where I'm obsessed with certain things, and tennis was something I was very obsessed with.
Yeah, I got that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. So because I didn't start off with tennis because you know, growing up, I was very fast. So everyone was like, dude, go do track. Like,
yeah, that's right. You would have been good at
and
track,
too.
too.
I joined track.
Okay.
I was in track, dude.
Dang.
And that was during tennis tryout. So I was into track like maybe 3-4 months, right? Because we started in summer.
Yeah.
Not summer, but prior. And tennis tryout was going on. And my brother played tennis, so I knew Coach Mew.
Okay. I didn't even know you had a brother, bro.
Yeah, he played tennis.
He went to Paramount as well?
He went to Paramount.
What the hell? How many brothers do you have?
One older brother
Just
and one younger sister.
The middle child.
Yeah, J. Cole, you know?
Man, so you had already had like so you knew who Curtis was, like, and that's something, and like you said, your older brother played. So did he like would you play with like your older brother maybe at the park, or it was just like you just always saw him?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Coach Mew tried to get me to start early. I think when I was in middle school.
Oh, dang! Look at that.
So during the girls' season in summer, during summer I would go because school's open, right? You could just go walk in.
Wow.
Probably shouldn't say that to people out there, but
yeah, right.
During the girls' season, so I would just go out there and just hit balls with some of my friends. But the school found out and they were like, yeah, you can't do that.
Hey, man.
Yeah, so that kind of sucked because if I started that early, I would have been a lot
even
better than how I was.
Yeah.
Like I would have had 4 years under my belt before.
That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, man. We all just like, not many people had experience, bro, on the team. Like just starting off, like we were all starting off from zero, bro. We played against people that, bro, they had coaches, like trainers, bro. They would go Saturdays with a trainer. But I've beat people that, you know what I'm saying? I had no business beating, bro. Like, you know?
No.
But it's because it's not just the talent, bro. It's you know, like they say hard work beats talent, right? Every time. But it was hard work, but it's also the mental game. It's like, bro, you know, if I'm not gonna beat you, like if you hit like super hard, bro, I'm not going to try to compete with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm going to do something different. Because you're used to people blasting it back at you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll lob it. I'll fucking do it high as hell. And they're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, something different. Or I slice it. Like, something different. Like, just to get them off their game, bro. And, like, obviously, like, if you could see when people got pissed, you know? So I would fucking, like, oh, you got pissed that you missed that shot? I'm going to shoot it right there again. And then if you double, you know, you miss it again, like now I'm in your fucking head, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't the most talented fool, but like I had to fucking use whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like in the beginning when you started cooking, like whatever you fucking had, like you made it work. So yeah, bro, it's, I mean,
tennis, No, tennis is mostly mental.
It's like, crazy.
I hated guys like you. Whenever I played you, I fucking hated you, dude. Because, you know, I was one of those guys that I was obsessed with tennis, right? So get it right. It's gonna fix my form.
Yeah.
And I used to hit hard.
Yeah.
And,
And
you would
your
just
serve
lob
was
it.
fucking nasty.
Or you would slice it, and
Yeah.
and at that point I didn't develop my game enough, so I couldn't get those back. And I'm like, oh, dude, fucking hate him. Why does he keep lobbing?
It was so frustrating. Yeah. No, my main thing was like, look, bro, I'm just gonna send it over. That's my job. I'm gonna send it over and wait for the other person to fuck it up. Because I can try to like get this finishing shot, but then there's a percentage that I'm gonna fucking miss it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm never gonna miss it. I'm just gonna fucking send it over, and then if you blast me, well, okay, like we fucking did 10 rallies and you finally got like I fucked up and you finally blasted it, and like, okay, but you earned that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you played all 4 years? No? Did you? Were you varsity sophomore year? Or you were JV?
No, I was still JV. I was playing singles. I think.
And you always did singles.
Yeah, I always did singles. Because I wasn't good at balling, so I never played doubles. So
Yeah,
I was
me
out to
neither.
play
That
doubles
shit-
with
bro.
April.
Yeah, me and Luis played two back for a period of time. This is fucking
You
ridiculous.
get to get it back though, even with
Crazy.
volleys. Like I was terrible. At it.
Yeah, no, like Fabian was really good at volleying, bro. Like I was not. That was not my strong suit. My strong suit was getting it over, bro. That was my strong suit, like just keeping it in the rally. You know what I'm saying? But
Hell
like,
yeah, you and
not a
Luis
hard
were
shot,
beasts.
not a hard shot, nothing like that. But yeah, bro. But like, yeah, we beat a couple Warren guys, like a team, like that good team from Warren, bro. We took them out, bro.
Yeah.
Like how? How did that happen? How did that happen? I beat that
That's my
dude
good
from.
friend Adrian, man.
Who's Adrian? Oh, that was your friend?
That's my good friend Adrian.
Shout out
Yeah.
Adrian. Shout out Adrian. I
Shout
apologize.
out.
I apologize, brother. Yeah, we had no business, bro. We had no business. Like they've been trained, me and Luis are just out here showing up and like like that's one of my best memories, bro. Like one of those dubs that we were like fucking like I had, especially like if you don't, you see someone that's super good, bro, they're blasting it and then you're like, you beat them, like damn, like it's like, well, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Yeah, coming from, I feel like most of our league were brand new players, right? They never touched tennis racket, especially for our school. Like,
Bro,
Paramount,
nobody.
Linwood,
Nobody.
Gar. I said maybe Warren. Warren and Downey had players that.
Yeah. Bro,
that
well,
played
Downey,
previously.
Downey, like towards the last years, they started getting like exchange students, bro.
Yeah.
They brought in the Greek dude. They brought in like, I was like, what the fuck?
Dude.
Come on, guys.
That was my year. I hated it.
Yeah. No, bro. Like it's, but it was, I mean, it was a fun time, bros. I have very positive experiences and
Yeah.
even when we switched coaches, right? How was that coach switch, bro? It was not pretty,
I
right?
think it was a difficult situation.
It was
for
not
us,
pretty, bro.
Because we went from Bruce, who was an amazing coach for us. He
fucking
taught us
legend.
everything we know.
A legend.
What was he like? He just graduated high school like a few years back, right? And he was
Yeah,
coaching
he was
us.
young as fuck.
He was good.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Dude, he should have stick to it. He was amazing. And then we went to varsity and it was Coach Mew.
Sheesh.
With the tactics. He was a tactic legend.
The mental game, yeah. Like you
He's
gotta
like,
do this.
Yeah.
High percentage shots. That's what he preached, bro.
High percentage shots and getting games, because that's how we win.
That's right. Yeah. If it gets to like a tie, like we gotta, bro. He's ahead of the game. Man. Yeah, he was ahead of the game, bro. Like, but then that switch, bro, like it was tough, bro, and it's tough, bro. Like for the coaches to come in with a new, when there's been a culture, established for 3 years, and then coming in and look, the problem with that, I think, is like when you go into a new situation, I would always advise to let things run the way that they've been running. And then if you see what the problems are, then you adjust accordingly. But when you come into a place that has something already established, that has a culture, that has a process, and you just come in and you're like, nah, dude, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. But we used to, we're going to do this because I say. Everybody's going to fucking be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're fucking just exposing yourself. If it doesn't work out, there's somebody to blame specifically. Oh, we started fun because you started. No, so I would always advise that whenever you get to like a new situation, if you're like in a leadership role type of vibe, let things run. Obviously, you have maybe if you can adjust some minor things in the beginning to avoid issues. But then like if you see like issues progressing, that's when you can maybe adjust them. But like, don't come in and fucking be like, hey, we're gonna do this, that. Like, nobody likes that, bro. Nobody likes that, and it did not work out.
No one likes that. I think it's like the Eric Ten Hag situation with Cristiano. You know, you can't just. That's for anyone out there. Like, you can't just go into a new situation and change everything.
It's tough.
You also have to understand that we were seniors. Me, you, Luis, Gabriel,
Leo.
And that was our time, right? Our year, and we earned our place there.
100%. Yeah, give me the respect.
You have to give us the respect.
Yeah.
And know where we stand, because without us, you're not going to win.
Exactly.
You're not going to win anything. So I think that was the situation. Like, she just came in, Coach Felix, and just didn't give us respect in the beginning. And we're like, we're just gonna walk out. You can't just change everything.
Everything.
We learn. Yeah.
Shit that made no sense for no reason, just because you want to change it. No, what the hell?
Yeah. You have to earn your respect. You know, like Bruce earned his respect because he was good at coaching. Coach Mew had so many league titles under his belt.
Yeah, you can't tell him anything.
From Paramount.
You can't tell him
never played tennis. Like, you have the respect, you know.
Yeah.
And then whenever you have a new coach coming in who we don't know anything about, you know, we don't have the respect for that person yet. You have to earn it. Yeah,
like, especially like if you lose the main pillars of the team, bro, or like the main pillars are not with you, bro. Like the younger kids are influenced by the, you know, they don't really care what the coach says. It's influenced by like what the culture is, the main pillars. So like, bro, like if you don't have us, like I was not taking it seriously. I was like fucking like, it was nothing but conflict, bro. Yeah. It was just like butting heads nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did all the changes, but like it was not like the focus was no longer on getting better at tennis, bro. It was like forming some kind of structure. Like, oh my God, just look, we've been winning in this way, bro. Like, just fucking trust me, bro. And they never did. Yeah. Like, we knew what we had to do. Like, we had our strategy. We like to have fun. Yes. But we could win. We know how to win. When it was time to get serious, 100%. Our coaches have taught us how to win. Yeah. So we know how to do that. But you gotta let us have fun. Yeah. Because with any sports, if you're not having fun, what's the point? What the hell's the purpose? Yeah. What's the purpose? You're not enjoying it. Just, what is it, work? Like, for us, we're in high school. Yeah. Dude. It's like, relax. We don't even need tennis at that point. You know, we're seniors. We don't need that. Yeah, I could be doing something else. Yeah, that I'm enjoying. Yeah, I'll do something else that I'm happy doing. Yeah, we did not do well that last season, right? In terms of stand, I don't even know if it was what it was, bro. Individually, I did very well. Me and Luis did very well, but like in terms of the team, like, you guys did. It was not. We didn't. No, but still, credit to Coach Felix, because it's not easy though. No, it's not easy, because we threatened to walk out, threatened to leave the team, and then she treated us like adults. We were what, 17, 18-year-olds? Yeah, dude? Just out there. She treated us like adults. Like, we sat down and we told her, like, you can't change everything, because we're not gonna play like that. Wow. And then, you don't remember? I was in that meeting. Yeah, we're all together. We like what? Like in the just tennis courts? We had a meeting or what? That's crazy. Because remember, she was making us change, and come on, yeah, we're gonna have to go over there, bro. Come on, our new stadium. I have my shorts under. Yeah, like, why do we have to change over there and then go walk all the way? The farthest. Yep. So, yeah, but bro, the running, they just started making us run excessively. I get it, but like what the fuck? At what point do I have to focus on hitting the ball? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we always finish early. We didn't even get to hit. Yeah, man. It's. But look, at the end of, I do remember, like, at the end of the banquet, that I just went up there in front of everyone. I was like, you know what? I apologize to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's. it wasn't what we expected, but I know where you guys are coming from. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out how we wanted, but like we really gave them a hard time too, bro. It was not.
No, for sure.
It was like they were going home stressed, bro. It was, you know what I'm saying? But it's because we were fucking, we were like, we felt passionate about that.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're used to winning. We're used to having that sense of gratification.
Yeah, number one in the league. Yeah, I'm not here to just fucking be another team.
Yeah, like we know our standard, and if you change everything on us, like it changes the whole culture
100%.
that we're used to.
What's your favorite memory from that time? Do you have any couple of favorite memories? Anything that stands out?
There are tons, but
any fucking food that you really beat or whatever, like that you were like, fuck, like, didn't you do something competitive with Sam or something? Or like there was like one food that you like.
I thought I was gonna win that day, but I lost 4-6, which is pretty close. In tennis,
that's fire, bro. Sam was a complete animal, next level, like, and with zero effort, right? That fool just run like zero effort, like, and he was a savage, dude.
He was a beast. He was playing for years, I played with his dad and him before.
Fuck. Okay.
But yeah, he was a beast. He was the best one in our league.
Yeah.
So all our goal was just to get games out from him.
Yeah. Just
that day,
if you can get one game, that's like wow, like impressive, bro. He was 6-0ing everybody.
Yeah. And us coming from people, what did I say? No experience in tennis at that level.
Yep.
It's hard to beat a player like that because we don't have the mentality, we don't have the shots. But it was his off day. Everyone has their off day, and I was making things in, and he was missing that day, and.
Wow.
I was up 3-1, and people are like, dude, you used the wrong scoreboard. I'm like, no, I'm
the
wrong.
Wrong. That's 3-1, bro.
I was like, there's no way, but I lost because of myself, because I'm not being consistent, or else I'd have won that day. But yeah, everyone has an off day,
and it ended off 6-4.
You never know. Yeah, tennis is such a mental game, and it's difficult.
Yeah, once you get to a point that like losing if you're up 3-1 and now you're down 4-3, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like fuck. Like to be able to recover from the momentum, you know what I'm saying? It's like a wave, bro. The wave is like it's fuck. I'm done already. Like if I can't lose this one, because then it's 5. Like once you got to 5, bro, like you got the 7-5. You get a little breathing room. But if you're like at 4, bro, like oh my god, like 6-4 is the worst, bro. 6-4 is the worst.
Yeah, I think I remember one of our very last matches because we're playing Warren. Oh, not Warren. Yeah, we're playing Warren.
Yeah.
And I think it was you and Luis were playing the number ones, and I was playing the number 3. Mm-hmm. They always change up their lineup,
Yeah.
So I was up 5-1, and I know we had to win that day.
We needed to win that, right?
Yeah, we needed to win to stay in the competition.
And it was going to be close.
To win the league. Super close. Like, we needed to win. Like, there's so many factors that needed to fall in pieces for us to win.
Games. Just get games, bro. Just get games.
Someone else needs to lose. It's one of those situations where, like, you're praying. You're like, come on, man.
Yep.
But it was up to us, right?
Yep.
And for me, it's like the expectation was higher because it was like, number 3, dude, you just go out and beat them.
Yeah, do your job, yeah.
Like, we know what we have to do. We at least have to win from the number 2 and number 3. But I was up 5-1, and then I don't know what happened. He started, and at that time, like, I was serving pretty hard, and I was getting my serves in. And it wasn't like I wasn't getting my serves in.
Yeah.
He just started getting everything back. And
fuck, like he timed you. He
got to me. We ended up winning 7-5 for that one. Oh, you guys all came to watch because we're just waiting on my match to finish, my set to finish.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, like, am I gonna lose today? Like, I can't lose today.
No, you can't.
And I think the only thing that helped me get through is like all of you guys cheering me, you know, like, because I don't know how else I would have gone through that set, because it's when you are a 5-1 and then you start losing and
oh my god,
the guy's 5-5.
Oh my god,
like,
that's the worst.
What went wrong? What went wrong here?
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember like winning that and celebrating like loud as hell, and I was like, yeah, running everywhere.
Yeah.
But I remember that day because it was so close. We had to win. But I think core memories is just us being in the van or the bus and just
that's right.
Fucking around, you know.
For just checking in the fifth period, they said like, I think fifth period started, let's say for example 12, and they said, okay, like, get out of your fifth period at 12:30 and meet us in the front. We'll check in at 12:02. All right, guys. Hey, I gotta go. Boom. We just fucking kick it right there in the front for like 40 minutes. Right? Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Great times though. I learned nothing in geometry right there, but great times. I missed that whole geometry semester there.
I miss Randy, man.
Randy. He's still there.
Is he?
He's still there. He's in a different role now. He's more of a. He's no longer out there. He's no longer out there in the field. He's more like supervising through cameras. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, he's a little older now, so you know if something pops off, we can't have the man risking you know his health or you know. But yeah, man, he's still there, bro. I just been to the high school recently, bro, and like just seeing like. You know, like the field, and like I didn't go to the tennis courts, but like I saw like Miss Felix is still there, everything like that, which is great. But yeah, I wanted to touch base with her, but it's like, you know, she was also my teacher, bro. I had her previously for her being coach, so it was like, you know, it was just a crazy. I mean, it was a great experience, bro. Great experience, and you know, you build connections that last forever, and you know, instead of just going to PE and doing like whatever the fuck and running 4 laps, like you actually build something and you build on something, you get a skill. Like I plan to teach my kids like how to play tennis, you know what I'm saying? Like it's fun as fuck too, bro. Good sense of exercise, like bro, there's like so many benefits.
It's fun most of all. Like that tennis is what got me through high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a key for a lot of youths in high school. You know, you have to join a sport.
100%.
Because, you know, I hate going classes, same classes every day
routine,
for 5 to 6 periods. Dude.
Yeah.
It sucks. Education is not like that. Not even close in college. You know.
No. It's
not that demanding. But tennis, like you look forward to your sports afterwards.
Yeah.
For us, it was tennis. That's all I looked forward to. I was like, oh, I get to play tennis afterwards.
After fifth period, that's it. Fuck, my day's done. Like I can just play, and then like we'll stay until like 5-6 p.m. Like late as fuck, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't care. Like I loved playing. Like,
you really improved. You were really able to improve during the summer, though. That's where that's where people really made jumps, you know. And it's just casually playing, bro. Not doing drills, just playing games and just getting better, bro. Like that shit was crazy. Now you'll see him, like people make actual jumps. Like you'll see it, and it was like in a month and a half span.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
Yeah, that was during our off season in the girls' season.
Yeah.
That was the best time to improve.
Yeah, there was no pressure of like games or you got to do this or that, you know. But yeah, bro. I mean, we're almost gonna wrap up here, but I mean, it's been great to speak to you, bro. Another last thing that I wanted to touch base on. I know you've had like some strong thoughts in support for Palestine with what's going on over there. How can we fix this? What do we need to do? What are your thoughts? I mean, I just heard that like 30 minutes ago that like 3 U.S. troops were killed, like 20 injured from like a drone attack from, they're saying Iran-backed militant groups in Jordan. again, why are we even in Jordan? You know what I'm saying? But like, that's like, and they're saying like that's related in retaliation to what Israel, and Hamas, that situation is going on. So what do you think about that, bro? Like how can we move past this if how the hell is that going to happen, bro?
Dude, it's a tragedy. I've lost all faith in humanity at this point.
Wow.
Because of what's going on in the world,
Yeah.
Like we are brainwashed. We are brainwashed by all these Western countries, Europe and America, that we stand for democracy, But us, especially America, we are the one out there invading countries. We're in Afghanistan, we're in Iraq, we're in Jordan, we're everywhere. Why are we there?
Bro. From what I heard, we have 600 military bases around the world. 600 everywhere.
Yeah. Dude, that's where it gets complicated, because back in the days, what is it? It was the Roman Empire. That was the last greatest empire. And now it's us because we have such a strong military. America is
they have a stronghold.
Big empire now.
Yep.
So they're out there everywhere. But the Palestinian conflict, it's difficult to speak on because I got shadow banned on Instagram because of just reposting reels. I don't even write anything on the post. I just repost other reels.
Wow.
To let other people be aware of what's going on. Build awareness, Yeah. Because like tragedies like this shouldn't happen. What's going on? It's like another country that's more powerful, has more backups, are winning.
I've heard 25,000 deaths in Gaza. 25,000 and most of them are women and children. Obviously, like they already have their like age groups. Obviously, I think I heard like 40% are children from the whole population. You know what I'm saying? So you're already starting off with like an uneven balance of. And then 25,000 people, I don't know how many of those are Hamas militants. Let's say, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. But let's say 5 to 10,000, bro, which is still like very high in my opinion. But but for you to take out 15,000 just innocent people, children, women, just like their land, their whole neighborhood. It's like someone came here and bombed Paramount. Paramount is gone. The high school is gone. My house is gone. The park is gone. Everything is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Nothing.
But and you're enclosed. Imagine you're enclosed, like stuck in that area.
And what I was seeing that like they'll tell them like go so if you need refuge, go to this area, but then that area will be bombed as well. So it's like what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like
my take is humanity, like just pure humanity, like be human, we shouldn't have conflicts like this. Just be human.
There's too many interests, bro. There's too many either monetary interests or agendas that people have. And obviously, bro, if everyone was productive and we can all, like everyone's thought process was let's all build a better world, but that's not where everyone's heads are. Like US is like I want to maintain power, China's like I want to be the superpower. Israel, they have their land dispute for I don't know, bro, hundreds and hundreds of years that's been going on multiple times that they've tried to resolve this, different agreements, violation of agreements, refusal to do an agreement, and it just. But like what, I look at Israel's reaction as well, bro, and like 1,000 people died, bro, in that attack. So like how you know what I'm saying? How are you gonna like? How do you continue? How do you just continue your life knowing that at any moment like somebody could come and do like some kind of attack? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's tough as well in that aspect.
It's really tough. Like no one has a solution.
It's tough. Yeah, what's the hell's the solution? And it's only escalating.
It's all about resources nowadays, because everyone has their land already.
Yeah.
Like back then, you go up, take someone's land.
I see.
Because no one's occupying it. It was like 100 people.
Yeah.
So it's easier. But now it's all about resources, gas, So
Yeah.
that's I don't know. People don't like to think about it, but we are in World War III. We are fighting proxy wars.
Yes.
If you think, because we don't fight directly anymore. That's not going to cut it, because we will all die if that happens.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's bigger countries.
Yeah.
Like we don't directly fight with Ukraine, but we give weapons and other resources to Ukraine, so they fight Russia.
Yeah.
It's proxy war. We are in a war.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
I've been trying to take my feed off Palestine because it makes me depressed.
It's
just
horrible.
For all of humanity, the Congo, what's going on in the Congo, Palestine, all of that, because it makes me depressed. I can't sleep at night.
Wow.
Because it's those things like you think about, right? It's
and like the thing is like how what can I do to can I, you know what I'm saying? You can hope and you can do this and you can build awareness and become an activist and dedicate, but there are powers that are on a different level that want otherwise, and that is going to continue as long as that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's not up to us. That's what I've learned. So I kind of distant myself, even though it's a terrible thing. Because I know I have no power to do anything.
You're basically just affecting yourself at that point, right?
Yeah, I don't want to discourage people from fighting for those activists fighting, for awareness and all of that.
Of course, that's important.
It takes a mental toll on you. It's not for me.
Yeah, I see.
At the time, like right now, I can't help anyone if I can't help myself.
I see.
So right now, my goal is to build my brand. Right, I want to teach people to cook cuisines from different cuisines from around the world. That's my goal, and build awareness, build my brand, so I could help in the future. I could help more people, have a bigger platform, bring awareness, bigger platform, so people listen to me, or people respect my opinion, and it will have a bigger impact. Right now, I'm a very tiny fish in the ocean, so I don't know. It's difficult.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a like I follow news too much, bro. Like there's a lot of shit that I know that constant issues or conflicts that happen, and I don't know. I just really like to follow along, but like at the end of the day, like I don't like that in the Congo they're mining minerals and being exposed to toxic thing and they're getting paid cents on whatever minerals. But the problem is, what do if people are still going to buy iPhones? They still they need those minerals to buy the iPhone, and the iPhone, cheap labor. Cheap labor's been a thing forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have that currently in the jails as well, bro. That's why they're saying that like the prison population is, bro, they get paid like, I don't know, $0.25 an hour or something for like I don't know, like doing something crazy like that. So it's like, that's always existed, bro. It's just like it's like refined now. It's professional. It's white collar. It's you know what I'm saying? And the same thing, like the U.S. is fucking doing destruction, but it's like, no, we're protecting the world. It's democracy. We're helping them. But, at 600 bases, bro, like we saw what happened with Iraq, Afghanistan. Like, okay, we were there for 20 years, bro. Like, what happened? They're probably off worse than what happened, like what we started off with. They were already not good, but like, and the unlimited resources that we wasted, bro. What would have happened?
Both countries.
And in what countries? And what would have happened if we would have invested that money here, bro? What if we would have rebuilt our cities? What if we would have done free college for everyone? What if we would have finally fixed the healthcare issue, bro? There's people that go bankrupt for health. Like, that's stupid. The richest nation in the history ever. We can't get healthcare. Why? Because there's powerful companies, industries that don't want that to happen. And those powerful companies contribute to these politicians that don't have a backbone, and they, do you want to get reelected or not? Do you want to get reelected your next term? Then play the game. Play the game. If not, then the company's not going to give you money for the next term. So it's like, But come on, like the people are the ones suffering while you guys play the stupid game. You guys are playing the stupid game, but people are dying, bro. And like, it's just so easy, bro. It should be so easy for the richest country to fix all these issues, but we're fucking focused on other things.
Yeah, no, we as a whole have enough money, enough resources
Fucking
to
do
fix
whatever.
everything, all the
To do
problems in the
whatever.
world. But it's greed, you know.
Corporate greed.
It's existed and always gonna exist because not everyone is open to giving, you know. Not everyone has that heart. And
Yeah, some people are willing to like let's say I have like 100 toys, and there's this one kid that has one toy, but I really want 101. So I'll snatch that from that guy. I'll snatch that, and now look at my pile now. That is fucking nuts. That's a sick mentality. That's horrible. That's horrible. But like, there's people that actually think like that, bro. Like, I already have this much, but I want all of it. I want all of it. I fucking want all of it. But these people are gonna get fucked over. Well, fuck it. It's a price that we can pay. Like, it's worth the outcome. You know, the 20,000 lives are, you know. But we're gonna be secure. But we're gonna be secure after. And bro, like, you know.
It's right now all we need in the world is just love, pure love. It's us being knowledgeable about what's going on around the world, and love and awareness. And that's all we need, you know. But that never fixes anything.
Yeah. But no, I mean, if it could, bro, like, you know, we would have already saw it. But like, I also had like we'll finish off with this, bro. And I do appreciate your time, taking the time to do this. I always like to have a message of the day. Last episode I started it, so message of the day. You know, I don't know if you wanted to touch it. Like, it's just a small comment for the listeners. I know you mentioned love and you know, we need to be you know, either a certain way or more towards that. Is there a message that you can leave the people with that you know, in these crazy times? Like, I know people are dealing with financial issues. People are dealing with, you know, personal losses. Like, there's just so much in addition to the world just being completely insane. But what would you say? What would you leave the people off with a quick message of the day, and then I'll give one, and then we can wrap this up, my boy.
It's to expose yourself to the uncomfortable, you know, especially food. Yeah. And that's how we bring peace, because once you try someone else's food, you go explore their culture, you go see what's going on, and that's how because everyone loves food, and food holds core memory for us.
Okay.
You know? Wow. And that's how you expose people to the world, you know. Go try a different food, be uncomfortable with it. Like, take a risk one day. Yeah. I know people are going through financial hardship right now, but you know, when you do go out, try that one food that you never tried, or you see it popping up everywhere on your feed. Everyone's on social media. Just go try it. You never know. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, bro. Like, because for example, like if I go to a restaurant, I usually have like I just order the same thing, bro. I'm just happy with it. I know what the result's gonna be. I'm not gonna be disappointed. I know, but you know what I'm saying? But I'll never know what is out there if I just always fucking, you know, stay with that. So yeah, I'll tie in my message with that too, bro. Like, in terms of being uncomfortable, whenever someone is in an uncomfortable position, that means that you're growing. If you're in a comfortable position, that means you're at a stagnant level, which can be fine. Maybe you reach the level that you're happy with, and that's fine. That's great. Or maybe you don't have high expectations and you just want to. That's completely fine. But if you're not, and that's what I tell the students as well. I know, like, and for example, I use public speaking. I used to be a shyer kid when I was younger. Like, you know, now I don't care. I credit that to communication studies when at Cal State Long Beach. Like, bro, we would go up to speeches for 10 minutes. Like, I started analyzing debates, how people would interact like that. But like, you know, that feeling, so that feeling of uncomfortableness, I would consider it when you're waiting for your name to be called. You have to present. There is no order. and the teacher's just like, okay, you're next. So you're still like, fuck, like, do I go? Do I just go? I would never go, bro. I'd just wait until they called me. You know what I'm saying? But it's always easier if you just go. Just go initially. There's no expectation. Just go do it. But like that feat, and then once you're up there, well, you got to either fucking perform. Just go up there and fucking do it. Like same as tennis, bro. Like you have that tough match. This is the match. This is the match with Sam. You're either gonna fucking perform or you're gonna, go down. So it's like, but if you have to keep growing. You have to keep growing. You can learn something from anybody. I learned something from the homeless person, bro. Like the way that they tie something to you can learn something from anyone, and it's at every moment in life. So you just, instead of being just distracted or moving by, like just really analyze things and seeing like, oh shit, like, oh wow, he's maybe a word, bro, like, or how they handle the situation. Like if the Starbucks person fucked up my order, like, and look, I saw this person like really kindly like I was like, oh shit, like I would have probably said it a different way, but that person like, and then like the person didn't feel bad. I don't know, bro, like just like constantly learning, constantly evolving, and staying uncomfortable, bro. Because if you're staying uncomfortable, that means that you're fucking learning, you're growing, and that's the plan. That's the plan, and to keep that shit up,
Yeah, absolutely. Give more love to the world, because you never know what the other person's going through.
100%. And we all go through shit. You know what I'm saying? So be nice to everybody. Shams, Haque, thank you so much for fucking taking the time, bro. Spice Life Shams. I'm going to put your socials. I want people to check out your stuff. The production level is fucking top notch, and you know what I'm saying? Shams is trying to expose you to new cuisine. So let's give my man a follow. Let's check out his stuff, and it's trust me, it's fire. He takes the time, he takes the dedication, and I look forward to seeing what you do next, bro. And one fucking day I would love to see you on MasterChef, bro. I would fucking love it. You know what I'm saying? How that goes. All right, my brother. Thank you so much for doing this, bro. Have a good day. Have a happy Sunday.